Okay guys, so what I want you to do is actually use the liquify option in Photoshop to modify this image that I already made for you. So when you open your laptops or computers, here's the page you're going to see. You already have the Photoshop application opened and the image was there for you too. So here you click on filter. On the filter, there's liquify. Go on liquify. And then this is probably the page you're going to see. Very importantly, I want you to click on the advanced mode. So here, when you click on the advanced mode, you have a little more tools that you can play with. And here you can adjust the brush size and the density and the pressure and the rate. You can just explore with that. It's very interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna go briefly over the tools and I'll show you how they work. This little finger here is called the forward wrap tool. When you click on it, you can just make things go around in different directions. How you do that is that you click on the part that you want to move, and then you just drag it in whichever direction you want. Okay, so the second is called the reconstruct tool. What it does is that it undo the thing you just did, so it allows you to go to your last step. So if I have this tool clicked and I don't like, for example, I don't like what I did with the image, I'll just click on it. So you just step by step, slowly going back to the original image. Just like that. The third tool, I don't want you to use it. You can just ignore it for now. And the fourth one is called the tool clockwise tool. What it does is it actually just mix things together. Here you can adjust the brush size here. I don't want you to be worrying too much about pressure or density or rate, but you can definitely change the numbers here and just play around with what you have. It gives you different results. It's very interesting. Okay, so with the clockwise tool, what it does is just mixing everything in a clockwise direction. So here you can see everything is just coming, it's just the colors are just melting down together. Okay, so with the fifth tool, it's actually called pucker tool. What it does is that it minimizes things. For example, if I want to make, let's say, if I want to make the bottom part, I want to make the green and the blue smaller, I will just click on it, and then the bottom part will just become smaller. The blow tool is the opposite of pucker tool. It actually makes everything bigger. Okay, so for example, if I want this part to be bigger, I will just click on it. And then the center of the circle will become bigger and bigger. And this is the push left tool. What it does is that you push everything left. This is here comes the fun part. This is the freeze mask tool. What it does is that, let's say, if I don't want this part to be moved, but I want to only move this part, the bottom part, I can just freeze the first part, just like that. And then I use whatever tool I want to adjust the bottom part, like that. And here's just an eraser for the freeze mask tool. If, let's just say, you freeze too much, you're just gonna erase it. And you can use whatever tool to modify the part you just erased. Okay. So I want you to just play around with the options you have here, and then stop at the point where you think your image looks like art, and then you click on OK, so everything will just be saved into the original image.